Hey folks, I'm Wrigley Landsberg and I'm here with the daily Landsblog for the 5th of November 2019. I don't know, what do you think his voice would sound like if he spoke?
No idea.
Yeah, I have no idea how to answer that. So I'm just going to go back in time. And I didn't ask that question. We published an article from themighty.com, a great website for mental health stories. I think they post amazing stuff. And we take a lot of their stuff and repost it. And there was a story that really struck me today. And it just smacked of everything that I try on a daily basis to convince people who are hopeless that you just never know when that next treatment is going to make a difference. So there's a story about this woman who said, I want to post my experience with ketamine. And I mean, she had just a miserable existence. I mean, she had literally every mental health challenge that I can imagine. Well, not literally, but she had like 6 distinct comorbid illnesses. I said it like that because I wanted to show that I know the word comorbid. And she had been on every imaginable medication. She had attempted suicide many times. I mean, her existence really was only a matter of trying to survive the day. And she had all but given up. And someone said, well, what about ketamine? And she said, I don't know anything about ketamine, but I will try it because what do I have to lose? And she did 6 intravenous treatments of ketamine. And she said about 2 days after her last one, something happened. You know, when I think of this, I think of my own experience walking from the front of a restaurant to the back of a restaurant the first time that I started on medication, and the realization that just for a moment, I felt this sense of relief that still is, for me, makes me just really emotional to think about it, because it was such a joy, and then this unbelievable paranoia. Oh my God, what happens if this is taken away? It's like this little tease. You understand what it's like to feel good. So 2 days after her last ketamine treatment, she said it all lifted for her. And the suicidal thoughts that had been playing over and over and over in her head were finally silent. And 6 months later, I guess she wrote the story, and she's still doing like 1,000 times better. I mean, she has battles for sure, but when you are where she was, if someone told you you can get to the point where you can enjoy things in your life, that is like the greatest blessing. Take a look at the story. Case, make sure you put it in the what do you call that? Caption. Unfortunately, ketamine costs money, and for many people in this country and in the United States, if you don't have money, you can't get the treatment. And that just makes me so mad that in 2019 that people can live in misery because they can't afford the treatment. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. You know what I was thinking with the hashtag Swiss, which is kind of my forecast for my life right now, sunny with intermittent shower syndrome. What happens if you had showers with intermittent sunny syndrome? That would not be nearly as good, but I don't know how to distinguish between the two. Any ideas? Like, they both are Swiss, right? But they're kind of polar opposites. Do you live the bulk of your day feeling good and then have struggles, or do you live the bulk of your day feeling terrible and then have bright spots? Let me know your thoughts. Rapid case?
Wrap it up.
SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here to tell stories of hope.